Hey y'all, hey, I am here to do a energy reading on Finesse2Tymes and the passing of his baby mother. Don't know her name. I just know they have a little girl together named Vanessa, okay? And so we're going to get into the overall energy, okay? So the card that comes out is the Six of Swords. This is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So this is about like, it's like leaving before you're ready. And so this is like moving towards a new life, right? And so this is, like I said, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. But this is about moving out of rough and choppy waters into peaceful, smoother waters. This deals with communication. So there's some communication that she feel like could go smoother and shouldn't be going as rough. I feel like her main concern is their daughter, okay? So the first question I'm going to ask is, what is the current energy surrounding Finesse2Tymes in the situation with his baby mother passing, okay? So she's transitioned. I'm seeing the devil card. So I feel like they were really, really toxic. I do know that he said that they met on like some type of pimping stuff. So when I see this devil card, right, I think about indulging, I think about temptation, I think about toxic energy, I think about cheating, I think about lies, I think about overindulgence, I think about drugs, drinking, alcohol, sex, okay? I think about third-party situation. I feel like there was some type of like trauma bond, okay? What else? I'm seeing the Eight of Swords, okay? So this is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. I feel like I don't know. I feel like at some point in time, she felt like her hands were tied, okay? This was a need for clear vision and to set boundaries, okay? So I feel like both of them, because this devil card, needed healing, okay? It's not just her, it's not just him. Both of them need healing. And so I feel like they both felt like they were fine. I'm fine, okay? And so this Eight of Swords is feeling like your hands are tied, or like you're stuck, or like you're trapped, or like somebody just constantly living rent-free in your mind, okay? What's the situation, the current energy around the situation of the passing? I see the Temperance card. So when I see this Temperance card right there, this Sagittarius energy, I feel like this is like peace, serenity, doing things in balance and moderation. And so I feel like when it comes to Finesse2Tymes and this baby mother, there is going to be a need for peace, balance, to do things in balance, and moderation. So let's find out, how does his spirit feel about how things ended between him and his baby mother. How do you feel? There's the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So this Seven of Pentacles, I feel like his spirit feel like there's some type of stagnation, okay? 10, rest, repeat. The good things take time, okay? So when I see the Seven of Pentacles, I think about slow and steady wins the race. This is some type of stagnation. It could be financial. It feels like he's taking a loss, okay? So this is about patience. Patience is a virtue. So it's about knowing that the day that you plant the seeds is not the day that you're going to get the fruit. I also think of things like a man who finds a wife finds a good thing, but I don't feel like he felt like she was wife material, because I see this Three of Wands, right? And when I see this Three of Wands, it's about being like very, very observant, but it's like next stop, it's like leaving, it's like traveling forward movement, okay? Let's find out, is there any guilt or regret that he needs to face? And so I do feel like there's some anxiety around. There's a Nine of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. I do feel like there is some sleepless nights, but his ancestors and his guides want him to know that he is not alone in this hour. So this is about anxiety. It's about fear. It's about sleepless nights. It's about intrusive thoughts spiraling out of control. So when you have people around you that die, it tends to make you think. We're going to see, how does her energy feel? She's resting. And so when I see this Four of Swords, she's at rest. She's resting. Rest in peace. That's what I'm thinking, right? But this Four of Swords is like introvert energy, okay? Rest is needed. And so this about unplugging, it's about meditation, it's about contemplation, it's about communication, how she communicate with others, how she think, okay? And I see this King of Swords, okay? So I don't know what Finesse2Tymes sign is, but whenever I see this King of Swords, right, I think of a masculine that's going through a transformation, okay? And I feel like he been through a lot of things, and he could be emotional. I feel like he keep his heart guarded because he don't know who to trust. But this is about doing things in a better way. If you are saying that you're doing things now for your daughter because you wasn't around your daughter like you were supposed to be, if you're really doing things for your daughter, are you doing things to get back at the family, or do you not care if you're going to hurt this little girl? So this is about getting the law involved, okay? This is about a transformation. How else does she feel? There's the Seven of Wands, okay? So protect your baby. Stand up for your baby. However, she's been with her family all this time. I don't know how old the little girl is. There's the Seven of Wands. But this is about advocating. You are worth the fight. It's about taking action. It's about taking charge. But it's about maintaining composure. Don't take her from what she's known. You're going to cause more. You're going to cause more trauma, okay? And then I see this Death card. There's about endings, okay? There's a Scorpio energy. There's about releasing what no longer serves you, okay? So this is not the end. This is a shift. And so she no longer lives in this vessel, but energy never dies. So this deals with death, okay? This is a death and a rebirth. Okay, I'm also seeing the Five of Swords. There's about arguments, disagreements, okay? And this could be with the family, lessons, wins. Was it worth it? I'm also seeing the Sun and the Page of Wands. So the main concern is their daughter. Her main concern is her daughter, okay? There's about clarity, cutting off the arguments. Cut off the arguments and think about your daughter, okay? Think about your daughter. And so she's always thinking about her daughter. I see the Star, okay? And I see this Ten of Wands, okay? This Ten of Wands is about a burden, a heaviness, okay? So she feels a heaviness, and she really want him to do, like, if you would do what you need to do it with pure intentions, pure motives. But I also see an ending of a tough cycle. So I do feel like he feels confused. I do see this High Priestess, okay? And so there is some type of confusion. I'm going to get this Oracle deck. I see moving on, okay? So this moving on, she's moving on. There's the number 6. It's about healing. It's about moving forward. Remember, we started with the Six of Swords. This is like a transition. It's like moving forward, okay? Now, what is Spirit warning Finesse2Tymes about or regarding how he handles this situation publicly, okay? What is Spirit warning Finesse2Tymes? Okay? I see jealousy and envy, okay? So there could be some jealousy. There could be some envy. I feel like there is misplaced jealousy and envy. I feel like because you are, or he is the rapper, that he feel like there's some jealousy and envy. He feel like there is supposed to be a come up. However, all this green is about the heart chakra. They are worried about the child. And so there's 15. There's the vibration of 6. There's about releasing toxic energy. Releasing toxic people. I also see death magic. So Finesse2Tymes has somebody around him that does death magic or do work. I'm also seeing bliss, okay? So if this does not keep your child in bliss, there's a 9 of Cups. There's about wishes fulfilled. Your main concern should be your child, the rising star. And so that's going to be your love offer, okay? That's going to be your love offer if you really love his child. I'm also seeing the chakras, okay? There's about aligning all chakras. The number 12, which breaks down to the number 3, is about growing. It's about evolving, okay? I'm also seeing occupation. And so somebody need to see a doctor. Somebody seeing a doctor. Somebody need to see a doctor. I'm also seeing community, and I'm seeing all eyes. I see the Ice King because he's coming off very cold towards the family, and that's how she feels. And so I'm going to get this gossip deck, and then that's it, okay? Influencer status, okay, 1,100, 500. So social recognition, online fame, power to influence, okay? And so he thinks this has something to do with money. He really feel like they want to take him for money, but booked and busy. So they could, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so like it's like meeting, appointments, deadlines, call, booked and busy, productivity, high, full schedule, no time to waste, success on the calendar. So if you have no time to waste and you always booked and busy, how are you going to take the child from who and what she knows? She already lost her mother, and you're going to take away from her security or her safety or her comfort. I'm more fruit. Real fake. Somebody is real fake. He is coming off real fake. This is about commitment issues, afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss or freedom. It's complicated, okay? So this is complicated. I'm saying sneaky link. So she could have been a sneaky link. Hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy. Nobody needs to know. And so I do see payday. So he feel like the family is trying to get a payday, a financial reward, money rolling in celebration of success or check cash. Cha-ching, okay? And so, however, he needs to mentally recharge. He has to rest and he has to recharge. There's about emotional recovery, taking a break, come back strong, okay? And I'm seeing situational single. And so he got so many baby mothers, and I don't know who is who, but it's like situational situational single, and I'm seeing situationship. So he got a lot of unclear boundaries with these females, and it ain't none of my business. But thank y'all for watching. Tell a friend to watch this. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.